Hello everyone, Christina Crafty here to share with you one of my hauls that I actually did last year in 2023. I went for the first time to a creative keepsakes scrapbook convention at the nearest big city by me, which is Greenville, South Carolina. And the reason I'm doing this video now is because I failed to do this last year, and I recently, this weekend, went to the same convention a year later, and some of the stuff that I hauled at that one is from some of the same vendors. And I wanted to share so that you guys can kind of see exactly everything that I got from one year to the next. And yeah, and I figured, if there was a convention coming near your area and you were interested in shopping at some of these retailers, or if you were interested in going to their websites, you can also score some of these goodies too if they're still in stock. So anyway, so this was the Creating Keepsakes Scrapbook Convention. This was last year in Greenville. They were here in June last year, and then this year they were here in August. That's when I'm filming this video, and I just got done filming my other haul from the same convention. And yeah, so last year was the first time that I came to know this Paper Wizard company. They make these incredibly elaborate die cuts. I mean, look at those laser die cuts. Look at that. I mean, the detail on these is incredible. I know the glare is awful. I'm sorry. So here, this is the one, let's see, what copyright year? This is 2017 to 2019, and this is what it would look like. I don't know why my camera is having trouble focusing these today. It has been so naughty all day. I thought it was the lighting, but I think it's just the camera. So anyway, this one was $7.99, and last year I didn't go like within the first hour and a half. So I ended up getting the deal, which was, I think it was buy four, get the sixth free or something like that. So let's see, I ended up buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I ended up buying 9. So I don't know what I did to get, I don't know what deal I scored last year. I don't remember at this point. But anyway, I ended up spending, let's see, for just the Paper Wizard ones, I ended up spending last year 86.82. So I think it shows on here like how many, and then like I don't know about the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I remember getting some kind of deal, but I don't remember. I remember there was a free item as well for spending a certain amount of money, and I ended up giving that free gift to one of my other scrappy friends that wasn't able to make it to that show. So anyway, so I'll go through all the other ones that I bought. So this one is $7.99, and this copyright year was 2012. So they've had this one for a while, and when I was there this year, they still had this one available, which is really neat. Look at that. So it's got some like really nice laser cut details here, just etching in there. And then this here almost looks like it's like I forgot what the texture of it is. It's not felt, but it's something else. This is not paper right there. It almost looks like a fiber embossed or something paper. I don't know how on earth they did this, but it's really cool. And we have lots of hiking pictures and, pictures in nature that this would go perfect for. Then this I bought because, oh, and so I know I mentioned it in my other video, but in case you haven't watched that one, so the pieces come, they look like they're together already, but they're not. Not all of them are glued together. So after you glue them together, it will create this scene here. But as you can see, some of these are a little offset because these pieces are all majorly loose, and then you glue them together yourself. But some of them can already come glued together, they told me. So this one, they've had this one from 2011 to 2019. So they've had this one for quite a while, and it was $7.99. And I bought this to go with our Spain pictures from our trip in 2020, which was the last time we did a major out of the country travel, because thanks to, the pandemic, most of our trip got like, most of the events that we had during our trip got canceled, and then we had to just sit around in hotels until it was time to come home. So We really need to go back to Spain one day and go and see everything that we missed. This is Ireland, and this is gonna go for my trip pictures from when I went to Ireland in 2016 with my friend Amy. And this one, the copyright on this one is 2006 to 2019, so they've had this one around for a while. $7.99. And then last year we were supposed to go to Alaska on an Alaskan cruise with some of our friends, Steve and Amy. And we ended up canceling our portion of the trip. They ended up going after all, but my husband and I, we had bought the cruise. It was fine, but we were having trouble finding airfare that was reasonable. And after it was all said and done, my husband had a change of heart and was like, no, we're just going to stay home. And we decided that the next time we attempt to go to Alaska, we were going to try and take like a trip on the ground, maybe rent a cabin or something like that, and actually explore on the ground as opposed to always, just being on the boat most of the time. And then this one is Germany. They've had this one around for a long time as well. I have actually been to Germany when I was in the military a long time ago, very long time ago. So I have some old pictures of Germany that I would like to use this for. And then I have now the next three I'm going to show you are Alaskan ones. So I bought, the other thing too is I'm obsessed with some people, some content creators that live in Alaska, and they create YouTube videos, and I'm obsessed. Like, I'm obsessed with their lifestyle and their channels. So I don't know, I'm just in love with anything Alaska. So I am collecting and stockpiling for when I get to go there one day. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Or maybe like a wish board or something, or a wish book. The other Alaska one that I have is this one. It creates that right there, which is super cool. And then these are the die cuts here. Obviously, like I said, they're not all put together, but you can see some of the detail. I don't want to take them out of the plastic because I have a feeling I don't want to like accidentally bend them or anything like that until I'm ready to use them. So that's why I'm sorry. You're going to have to put up with the glare. And then this is another one, which I think is super cool. Let's see if it'll focus for me. I think the glare is what's causing the lack of focus. There we go. So this one was a little pricier. It was $12.99 and super pretty. There was one of these actually that I ended up, I think, ordering in the mail because they didn't have one that I wanted in stock. And I thought that I had them all together, but now I'm thinking that one might have been a straggler somewhere. Where did I put that? I don't know. I don't know if these are all the ones that I bought there. If there was one that, when I was there at the expo, there was one on the wall. They didn't have it in stock, so I was able to order it there, purchase it, and then they shipped it to me for like $1. And I'm trying to find the paperwork. I had it here. Let's see if I can find which one of these is the one that, oops, sorry. I'm not sure if maybe there's one more that I've ordered that maybe I somehow didn't marry with this. Seattle collage. Yeah, so I'm missing one in this set. There was one that I purchased. It's called Seattle collage because my husband and I have pictures from Seattle. So apparently that came in the mail well after this. And I guess when I got it, I did not put it away with the rest of these. So I'll have to do a video about that one whenever I find it one day. Because this bag only has the receipt of what I purchased that day. But I do remember getting it. I just don't know where I put it away. If you hear any meowing in the background, it's my little cat. It's my baby cat, Grayson. He's a little whiny, but he probably wants to sit on this chair. Okay, so my video got interrupted because the cat was whining and then he started chewing on something, so I had to stop. Anyway, if you hear any more whining in the background, I apologize. It's my cat Grayson, and he's a little attention queen, so he always loves to get all the attention, and if I close the door and kick him out, then he'll just cry outside the door, so we'll just have to bear and grin it. All right, so this is another Alaska one that I got. Super cool. And I think I showed you guys that one too. So in total, I have 1, 2, 3 die cuts for Alaska. And yes, I still have to go or find a way to use these. But it's on my bucket list. So the next one, yeah, so there's a Seattle one that I ordered in the mail, that I ordered and they delivered it to me, but somehow I didn't marry it with the rest of this, so I'm gonna find it one of these days and put it together with this set. The Grand Canyon. So that's what this one would look like once it's all made. And this one was $10. And again, there's some of this like green stuff here that looks like it's like not paper. It's a cool texture. So I got that because I have pictures from like, I don't know, sometime in my 20s at the Grand Canyon. So that'll be great for that. And then I also have pictures from the same trip to Las Vegas. So how about that? Isn't this so cool? Love it. So these are all the pieces and they put together that scene. And this one here is like some laser cut copper pearl cardstock. It's amazing. This is really a cool die cut. All right, so these are all the Paper Wizard here. So that was one store. And like I said, I spent 80 something dollars, 86, 82 on that. And then I believe that included my Seattle collage, which they ended up mailing to me. And one of these days I will find it and I will add it to this. And what else? Okay, yeah. And then these die cuts here, I believe these are petty. Sorry, that's my cat doing something, trying to knock stuff out again. Let me pause this and see if I can kick him out. Okay, I'm back. All right, so these Snoopy die cuts here, they're from a different vendor. I have a feeling that they were from either Petticoat Parlor or this other place. It was probably this place here, DC Die Cuts, because this is my receipt. And if you do the math, I think that's what this comes out to. So this was DC Die Cuts. And there was another piece of paper that I had around here, but it probably got moved because the cat was being incredibly distractive. Here we go. So they do have a website and they have this coupon code. It's probably, it expired last year. But anyway, that's their website. And they're called DC Die Cuts. I bought these Snoopy items because my best friend loves Snoopy. And I think I had bought an extra one of these and maybe that one. And I actually put it in her Christmas or birthday gift last year. So they're not the quality of these die cuts in any way, shape, or form. You can definitely tell these were cut with your average, you know, silhouette or cricket. And, you know, there's like some fuzziness in the, you know, from the cardstock peeling and stuff. But, you know, they'll serve my purpose. And that way I don't have to worry about searching for the image and, you know, and creating an SVG that will give me like layered die cuts. So it was just easier for me to buy these than to try and make them myself, even though they're not like laser cut like this. So, but anyway, so that's what I bought from there. And that was only part, I think this was the main haul from that show. If I bought anything else, I don't recall right now. I ended up spending more money at a different show that same year. Last year I spent an ungodly amount of money at the Scrapbook Expo in Duluth, Georgia that year. So anyway, so that was my haul from my 2023 scrapbook conventions put on by Creating Keepsakes. And yeah, so until the next post, I remain Christina Crafty. Bye.